Hello everyone and welcome to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. And been looking forward to this game for a little while because it hits so many of the little boxes that I enjoy when it comes to an RPG. A dark fantasy, which you so rarely see nowadays, that is not a Dark Souls kind of game. And I hate Souls-like because they're boring and tedious and just kind of suck in general. This is a dark fantasy, kind of like an open world RPG, and it's gonna be great. Let's get started and here we go.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Indeed. Alright, so game settings, we'll leave all of that on. Good. Screen shake. Proactive applies to player actions, while reactive is incoming damage. Let's leave it as proactive. That'll be fine. Confirm. Alright, here we have our duders. Fun. Male, female. All. She's normal or muscular? Let's go normal. Make him as white as possible because he's been in a cell for a while, right? Okay. Eye color. Always like to have. Let's go green. Matches my eye color. And for the faces, I don't like the face thing here that games do, because it's hard to tell what the actual faces look like unless they're actually on the face, right? This one might be a good one. It's nice and kind of got. Might go with that one. I think it's the best one I've seen. Yeah, that'll work. Look at the eyebrows, of course. Which, not a lot of difference. We'll go with that, though. Face details. We've got freckles, wrinkles, scars. Scars might be a good one to go with, since any means necessary probably means torture in the cells there. We'll go with that, yeah. Alright, next we move on to hair. What do we got for hair? Would be some good. That one's not bad. I always like the slicked back look. Those are all the options. Okay, let's go with. What was that one at? That one. There we go. And let's go with that. The color. As for the beard, Why don't games ever just have like a lower like goatee beard, like this, but without like the not the mushroom, the mustache, you know? I always just have either a mustache or the mustache and the goatee. And we actually just have the teeth. Let's just go with. I always like the little braid. Do that. Match the hair color. There we go. Then we have tattoos. We can do some unhinged shit with it. Alright, let's do red. I'm liking this one because it's just like unhinged stuff, right? Ooh. Ah. Perfect. Body tattoos. Do we have anything to match that up there? Let's also do it in red. There's some sort of like insane squad. I think that was the second one. This is also the second. That could be it. Looks like just like tire tracks or something almost. Much there. Interesting. Alright, let's go with this. Make our guy like just unhinged as hell. Enter name. We'll do that. And let's go. Oops. Let's go. I think that's everything. Are you sure? Yep. Alright. Combat is fair, but requires focus. Mistakes are punished, but recovery is possible. Designed for experienced players. Step up the difficulty, enemies hit harder and show less mercy. Every resource counts for those who seek a serious challenge. Players who want to experience the story with minimal challenges. Enemies are forgiving and resources plentiful. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. We'll do Adventurer. We'll see how it
Rise and
goes.
shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate, without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
What do we got in the cell here? I don't know why I took the pail, but I did. Why are there multiple?
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Alright, so here we kind of do a backstory thing. I was on my way to enlist with the army, which gives me all of that stuff. So basic melee stuff. I can do an archery thing here for hunting. Stealth archer, anyone? This one is one of the city guards trying to sell some goods. We have this one is just a straight up archery build, right? This one switches out the medium armor for light armor, gives me some one-handed skill, and increases my agility as opposed to my athletics. We could do with that, go like a thief build. And then this one, I'm seeking an ancient site of worship, which would be the magic and stuff. And, well, given how my Oblivion playthrough went, I don't know if I want to do just magic. I think Stealth Archer's the way to go. Let's do the Thief version for lighter armor, so we have a less, I guess, wait.
A common thief. I knew it. So, are you one of those who sneak in and steal whatever's valuable when nobody's looking? Or one of the cowards who shoot people from a distance?
Give me a bow and you'll see. Let's see, I can do sneak, theft, and lockpicking. Ooh. Is this going to determine whether or not I can actually like do lockpicking at all? Like, if I don't choose this, does that mean I can't pick locks? But I do want to, like, do that. I don't know. Makes opening locked doors and containers easier. Pickpocketing is less likely to alert. Should we just lean in, like, heavily to the stealth and, like, thievery thing? Sure.
I figured. Your predecessor in this cell knew how to put up more of a fight. I'm missing a tooth thanks to him, but he's missing more. Look closely over there. See that little white gleam?
See
on
a
the
skeleton
wall?
over there, guys.
Bits of his skull.
You know.
Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
Huzzah! Hey, buddy.
I've
Let
always
me out.
found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Incidentally, I think they're talking really quietly because of how far away they are. Anyway, if I open up my menu... Oh god, I'm like not having a good time right now. So my inventory... What are those, like... Oh, bag, there we go. Pail, it's a garbage. How is that pail worth one more gold and it's lighter? That's weird. I'm gonna drop it. I'm just gonna drop those real quick. So we got some lock picks, which is great. Okay. That's Red Death. You are sick and will die soon. There's no cure. Optimal dash. Defines how many times you can roll dash in a row without any penalties. Cool. Let's just throw this out there. Go ahead and take some of your stuff here, sir. What does mead do? Consumption leads to inebriation. Okay, well, that's interesting. For now, we'll just equip everything. And now we're blending in with the guards. It is quite dark, so let me go to options real quick. I think it was display and then contract. We can bump that up a little bit. Let's go to 16. See how that looks. Did that improve it at all? What if I bump it all the way up? Looks like it got darker, actually. Do I want contrast to be lower then? Ah, there we go. I'm not sure if this will help a whole bunch, but we'll see. So we have controls here. Show active objective. We have walk, which is caps lock. We've got sprint, which is shift, which makes sense. The light attack, which is the left. Heavy attack is holding left, and I'm letting it go. Block is, of course, holding the right button there, and hide weapon is right, or R. Makes sense. Just like Skyrim and Elder Scrolls. Perfect. Alright. Beautiful Liliana and the Chamber of Ecstasy. Ooh. Some smut here. I'll take that. Ooh, okay. How do I lockpick? I'm assuming it's... judging by this, it's Skyrim rules. Perfect. Figure. Let's see. Got a guard key, coins. I'll leave your pants. Got any weapons back here? Broken club. Another mead. I actually don't see the broken club. I guess it's laying on top of there? Yeah. Cooking pot. Okay. That, potato, butter, poultry, milk. Now can I do it? So if I put potato, poultry, and milk in here. Undercooked food. Can I like cook it again then? What if I do this? More undercooked food. What about just those? No? Okay. What if I cook the bread? I gotta cook vegetable. And just the meat? Cooked meat. Okay. Good to know, good to know. More lockpicks. More of that stuff. Fish soup. Let's see. Not everyone has refined taste buds, and that's perfectly fine. I'm Auntie Mildred. Here are some simple recipes. For moderate hunger, try Beggar's Fare, a staple for folks like you. Just boil groats and oats in bubbling water. Yes, it must bubble. Another option is mashed potatoes. Peel them thinly if you're handy with a knife, or skip peeling altogether. Boil for 20 minutes, drain, and mash with a touch of milk. But do too much, you want it creamy, not watery. Okay. Darn. I should have read that first, huh? Well, we can at least make groats and oats to make the Beggar's Fare. Oop. If I just put flour in here, will I get... Nope. What about if I combine these two? Nope, just not a good... Oh, you know. Oh my god, there's cooking levels? Oh, that's perfect. You know, I did play a little bit of this game, and I don't know if it was like a demo or if it was a like a prologue chapter thing, but I did. And Devil's Snare. Again, I can't really see what I'm interacting with, so for you guys it must be even worse. I really need like a torch or something. Let me open up our inventory one more time here. So I picked up a book, which is worth 1. Yeah, drop that. That's not worth anything, so let's get rid of those real quick. Moonshine's good. Ooh. It's a consumable that... How do I consume this statue? +5 health permanently? I'll take it, though. Let's see. That's just healing items. The jar is garbage, which only weighs 3. Let's go ahead and just drop that. And then we, of course, have the armor and stuff. I'll hold on to them for now, but if we need to, I think dropping the boots would be our best bet here. And that was ale, right? Perfect, perfect, okay. Why did my, like, hold on. Is that just the effect of turning off the menu? Okay, yeah, it is just unclouds. I thought I, like, accidentally consumed something and was having a bad trip or... Male, 16. Red Death stage, that's 4, right? Though the body remains in relatively good condition despite the 4th stage of the plague, the patient's mind is in shambles. It seems that the mind is the first thing to die. We'll need to observe to see what happens next. Hello, mummified body. Tenement records. Okay, ramblings of a weary mind. Okay. I'd like to find like a lantern or something. Interesting that they just left him in here to like mummify. Brother Admos will fix this hole in about a week. Please leave it be until then. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Oh, that's a guard in there. Hold on. Okay, we got stealth here. The tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. Lock seems to be broken. Okay. Ninian, 28, male, Horns of the South, Keeper. Stage 4, inflammation of various organs. Maintain a strict isolation protocol to prevent the spread of infection. Notify Captain Brendan if procedures fail and subject dies. Patient is being transferred from his room to the laboratory for further examination. Please ensure the area remains undisturbed. Which means open it up and search it. Take a heart. Jar. 7 commandments. A small health potion. Note written in blood. To anyone who finds this note, you need to run before they start your treatment. And it makes you realize that you need to gnaw your own legs off. I promise that you're not sick, and even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourself as I did. I stole a small glass jar when they weren't looking, broke it into tiny shards, and swallowed them all. Soon I'll be free. Ah. So he tried to kill himself. So there's a path we could go through here to mess with those guards. However, I don't really fancy a tumble quite yet. This guy, Leaning up against the thing here. You're dead. It's good for us. Villager shirt. Ragged villager dress. I don't need any of those right now. We'll take the meat and stuff though. An old letter and block picks. Excellent. Onions. More potatoes. It does feel a little sensitive when you are turning the lockpick. It'd be nice if I could like make it less. Got a cracked shield. That's everything in here. Right? It looks like it. Alright, let's open up the menu real quick. What's this note? My dear Ephir, or Earfear, I finally arrived at the island asylum and received my preliminary medical examination. Father Vaughan says that my symptoms point to the very early stages of Red Death, and that I did very well to come here of my own will. I promise he will do everything in his power to help me and make sure that our own son, alright son, because I feel the truth with each heartbeat, is born healthy. I know you have doubts about me coming here, but I really am of good cheer. I will keep you up to date on my progress. Hope to see you soon. Love you very much. Forever yours. I'm thinking of the name Lillian? How do you like it? A lot of these names ain't gonna do it for me, man. Let's go ahead and drop that. We don't need it anymore. So a heart restores health and stamina. Okay. Shield. Let's go ahead and equip that. Perfect. Alright, so we can now block with a shield now. It's F5. Quick save. It is. Excellent. Okay, so they said to go left. I think I see him there at the end of the thing. But there is more to explore. I can't get in there, and I think if I go that way, the guard will see me. What happens if I sneak up behind him? Tap right to block before the enemy's attack lands to parry. Successful parry prevents all damage and drains a hefty amount off the enemy's stamina. Unless you have a shield in your offhand, parrying is unavailable when you have spells equipped. Okay. Most enemies have a stamina bar displayed beneath their health bar. When their stamina is fully drained, they enter a staggered state, becoming vulnerable to your attacks until their stamina regenerates. Okay, so I guess the same would apply for us too, right? What was that? That I just saw like a thing here. I guess it was the clothes. We got 7 commandments. We got a pail. Surely I can just like sneak up behind this guy, right?
Investigate that sound. I resolve.
Ow. Okay. That hurt me a lot more than I thought it was going to. We're going to take everything off of him. So we have a amputation knife, a medic's measuring tool. We've got a brain, which I'm going to take. Why not? A big glass bottle. I think I'll just leave that there. Is that like a troll skull or something? That's a very interesting skull. Not gonna lie. We got medic measuring tool, tiny glass bottle, medic saw, water pitchers, giant like beast skull of some sort. I was really hoping I could like stealth kill him, but I suppose it makes sense that I could not. Anyway. So this cowl would override that. Also worse armor, but I bet it looks cooler, doesn't it? That'd do. Actually, looking at armor, does it say if it's light or heavy? It really doesn't, does it? How do I know what's medium armor and what's light armor then? For now, we'll just equip the best stuff. That way we are good to go. Although I will equip the Red Priest's pants since they're the same thing. I think it might be cool. Alright. Tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. So I'm curious, does this lead to the other one? Way to find out. Ooh, mushrooms. Looks like it does. Excellent. What have we got in here? Anything? Oh, look. Wow, this opened the whole time and I just didn't realize. Oh, we got a mana potion. Excellent. And a 7 Commandments book. Yeah, I really wish we could get a light source of some sort. That would be most excellent. But for now, let's continue looking at the things here. So we got another patient. Stage 1, 73, male, burrows. A fever brought upon by the Red Death has left a lasting mark on the patient's mind. He is plagued by numerous visions. Mood changes occur, very emotional intelligence to religious ecstatic rapture, leading to foretelling doom. Observe. Hey, buddy. Good? I'm not going to open his thing quite yet. 20, female, Little Grove. Plague progression has stopped. After prolonged exposure to concentrated weirdness, the patient's body has undergone severe alterations. The mutations, however, may have halted the progression of the disease. Hold for observation. After 4 weeks, proceed with disposal. Hey, lady, you good? I gotta take this lantern. That would be so handy to have.
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
What happened to you?
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
Can I help you somehow?
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer.
I don't know, the way you're like laying there.
Have a nice day, kind sir.
And look, the way your voice was shaking a little bit, it kind of sounds like you were having a bad time. So anyway, we can dash by holding Alt, and then we can push with right click and then left. Okay. I'm not gonna remember that, but okay. Hey buddy, you good? Got anything in your cell that I can have?
Drip, drip, drip. I told the priests. They laughed. Drip. None of us are free. And to go? No. You can go. We are all.
What are you talking
At
about?
last, the age of resurrections shall end. And then, the once and future king. I cannot wait to drip after.
Okay, yeah, he's just a crazy guy. Alright, so with that, that's all this area explored. Question, do I have a map? Not right now. Even pressing M doesn't do anything. Huh. Real quick. Where is my food? Let's see. Government. Here's stamina generation. Go ahead and take that one. Undead. I wasn't expecting him to lunge like that. Ow, dick. Interesting. I'll take that stuff. Oh, what's this? Brother Ambrosius's body is being prepared for his funeral, which will take place in 1 week. Please await the arrival of the Red Shields to handle any remaining dangers. Do not enter, do not touch. Well, make sure that these guys don't hit me in the back. Uh-oh. Shield, shield, shield! Okay. Pull out my stamina. Come on, come on. What do you got? Coin, spoiled meat, monster blood? Sure. Alright, I am being healed. What's this one? Room of Weirdness Remedies. Handle the afflicted with great care, for their suffering may one day be your own. Record every detail, the smallest note may determine life or death. Ah, there goes the first lockpick. And the last. For I shall never again mess up. I wonder if brains can be used as cooking ingredients. Thermal treatment room. Had typhoid, not red death, burned the body. Day 3, she acted erratic, scratching, pulling her hair, and screaming. By day 5, she nearly broke free before her heart failed. Her autopsy may revealed more insight. Little effect. The disease progressed at the usual pace, but his mind is clear. Continue to observe. Despite mixed results, I don't consider the treatment a failure. If adverse effects are reduced, this could be closer to a cure. Interesting. I'm gonna take these brains and that heart. Basket. Don't think I need that. So obviously I need to go down that way, but this fun little area. Great. Incidentally, I think this game is by the people who made another Tainted Grail series, which is it's not an RPG like this one. It's different, but I enjoyed that one a lot. It was kind of like a, was it a card battler? Like Slay the Spire, kind of? I forget the exact name of it, but it was Tainted Grail something, I think, because it had weirdness in it too. Anyway, drilled a burr hole into the left temporal bone, revealing a skull filled with thick coagulated blood. After draining the using Morgaine's cut, I sawed through the cerebral flax, severed nerves and the brainstem, and removed the brain. The abnormal shape suggests internal swelling. Incisions were made in the venous sinuses, and the skull at the base, or the base of the skull, was left intact. Finally, the brain was placed in alcohol and cedar oil for further study. Okay. Good. Fish oil. See if that stuff's worth it. Fish oil, crafting ingredient. Yes, it is. Okay. Sage, excellent. We have a... not a torture table, because it just rotates you back, but like a surgery table or something. Okay. I got some gloves, right? Yeah, ooh, these actually do better. Excellent. Dang it. So it looks like stealth hits actually do more damage, which is good to know. What we got here? Skull, stuff, weirdness mutations. I'm gonna read all that stuff. Ooh, a drowner tongue. Interesting. Brain. Medical tools, amputation knife. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Fine, give up. They're already? Cool. What's this? Species weird boar. Remember, after handling infected animals, all equipment should be soaked in alchemical cleaning solutions. Infected weird boars that reach the late stage should be euthanized to prevent further spread. Safety protocol violated. Entry is strictly forbidden. Yeah, that's about right. What is that? I want to go in there. It looks like there's good loot in there. What do we got here? See what I said? Like, this is me moving the mouse, like, barely at all. And it's, like, pretty loosey-goosey, it looks like, right? Go. Let's see. Yeah. Red spots. Cause of death, childbirth. Okay. Exposure to weirdness might have affected the woman's psyche, anger outbursts, melancholia. As for physical alterations, the fetus seems to have been much more affected by the weirdness than the mother, as if it absorbed it all. After the first standard session, the fetus was growing rapidly. After the second, the mass had tripled. It needed to be extracted from the womb. Torso and head of the fetus were unnaturally overgrown, but its limbs were weak and flabby. Despite its monstrous appearance, it turned out to be of good viability. More research on subject 38 follows. The mother did not survive. Interesting. Objective updated, unforgettable. What does that mean? Oh, is that the child? Wasn't the child's head, like, larger? Also, this is implying this is what that note's about. His mother died at childbirth, right? So the baby, like, did they come and, like, put it next to the mother's corpse? Or, like, rotting corpse that they never disposed of? Which seems unsanitary in a place that you're trying to use for research and stuff, right? Ooh, a pickaxe. Oh. Hello there, folks. Hold on. Incidentally, I'll put a pickaxe here. Oh, I got a sword now, too? Yeah, the sword's just better. Let's equip that instead. Let me just back away for now. Quick save here.
The prophet warns of danger. Sacrifice to the prophet!
Darn it. I can't get the timing of, like, parrying and stuff down quite yet.
Burn.
Ow, he just stabbed me. He didn't even, like, telegraph it. He was just like, eh. It's so messed up, dude. Bundle of scrolls. Mana potion. Speaking of potion, let's look at. Ooh, so this is the Beggar's Fare. Which, oh yeah, that heals a lot of health. I'm gonna eat a couple of them. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. We can use the uncooked food or undercooked food, whatever the hell we have. What's this? 33, male, Island Asylum, stage 5, self-experimentation. Wants to know the patient's perspective. The aim is to gather knowledge about the stimuli our patients experience, treat like a common patient. Hey buddy, how you doing? Looks like I can rest in your bed. That's interesting, isn't it? How you doing?
Who's there? Forgive me, but you shouldn't be here.
Who are you?
I am Brother Sirius.
Speak up, little dude.
Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape yourself? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
Understand what?
All of it. The patience. The madness around. Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden. I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle...
Are you locked up?
I discovered that I'd fallen ill. I asked to be placed in a... I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the... And I also wanted to equip my brothers with...
Indeed. Looks like your illness has progressed quite far. The Red Priest really cure the Red Death.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified the 1st stage.
He's just gonna tell me about the stages which we already kind of know about.
The worst possible. The brain starts to die. We've had some success treating it up to the 4th stage. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops.
Interesting.
We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate...
How the weirdness cure it?
Weirdness, my child, is pure potential. That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied.
Okay.
May the prophets...
Well, you have a good time, sir. Use quick wheel. Oh, cool. I can select my different stuff there. Nice. I'm assuming the times freezes when we're out there. Alright, so now we have this play. Encyclopedia of the Second Pope. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Got a couple of apples. I took the plate by mistake. Classic. Nothing here. Wood! I'm assuming that's a crafting material of some sort. Ooh, cheese. Licks lips. Kind of fun. We got sage. A wooden basin, which I accidentally grabbed. God darn it. Amphier? What is that? Oh, it's just... Okay. Drop that. Drop that. Alright, let us continue roaming around this area. Blood transfusion. Various prayers. Yep. Interesting. What was that blood transfusion? Oh! It is a weapon that takes mana. Interesting. Wait, that's a dagger equipped there. Don't I have a sword? That's a dagger. That's a short sword, in my opinion. Anyway, let's go ahead and equip this blood transfusion thing. That's weird. So light cast does a little bit of damage. Continually drains health from the target, healing you instead when I heavy do it? That's cool. What an interesting spell thing. Alright, so it looks like that's it. I don't know why that was sealed up. How did they get in here, actually? I guess from this one? Yes, we got a bunch of corpses around, it looks like.
Reveal yourself.
Oh, hey. Think fast? Yep, that's not gonna work.
We'll send you into the abyss!
Ah, so I am wearing medium armor, okay. Good to know. How's my weight doing? I am currently at there. Okay. So once we get that point, I guess I'm going to start moving slower if I had to guess. Alright, so we got, ooh, bone meal. Excellent, excellent. Interesting. Can't interact with any of those. We got a mana potion, a heart. What else we got here? Bronze methods of separating mind. Okay. Nani.
You're not one of them. Please, free me.
So, this is one of the guys that we had read about, right? Which one was he? I forget. Whatever. Anyway, let's get you out of the chains.
That's not the kind of freedom I'm asking for. There's no saving me now. Even if I could escape, you have to. And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Ferg...
I understand. Actually, tell me who this guy is
the
first.
quartermaster of the Horns of the South. It's a keep. If you make it out, you should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach.
Okay. I understand.
Thank you.
Alright, sir. I'm gonna just suck out your health so I can get it. Cool. Torn Keeper Pants. How good are those? Somehow better than mine. Alchemy Station. Gather materials to explore. I don't have anything to do. That's a bummer. Requires laboratory door key. Spirit. I'm assuming that is something I can drink. Yep, okay. History of the Island Asylum. Don't really care about that. I'm not going to take it. Another chest. Very easy. Interesting. Monster Brain. Okay. More spirits. Devil Snare. A brain. Excellent. A letter. It's time, my brothers. You cry, woe is us. We escaped death, only for it to follow us here to Avalon. So what is this exactly going on about? Many see weirdness as a curse, but I believe it's our path to survival. We must not fear it, we must welcome it. It can heal us. Yeah, okay. Tongue. Fish eye. Did I take that from inside the jar? Okay, so that's everything I can do here. Right, we have a burning ember. Oh. Burning ember. It shoots a larger burning ball of fire, dealing damage in a small area. Oh. Okay, so if I go to equipment, I take this over to here. I can dual wield my magic. Nice. Alright. Still need to find a bow and everything, so I can go through here. Yes. But before we do that, I want to look this way first. I'd like to remind you that I have mentioned numerous times before, namely the alchemical station should be cleaned after each use, especially when you are so careless with caustic and toxic substances. I also recommend that you refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of healing concoctions. These are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plants and herbs. This is the kind of negligence. Continues, I will be forced to ask Father Vaughn to remove your privilege to use the laboratory. Okay. Which way do I want to go? There's like that tunnel there, but there's also this area here.
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. But the world is moving forward, and the young are eager to make their mark as quickly as possible.
Any novice who can't remember the recipe for a basic healing potion has no business.
Shovel. Is that anything useful, or is it just trash? It's a weapon and allows for digging. Okay. Lock seems to be broken. So there's nothing here. Can I take this torch? Oh my god. I need a light source, bro. So does this take me that way?
Absolutely. It wouldn't be wise or beneficial to our patients.
I'm gonna go through the alchemical tunnel. I don't care. Out of the way. Also, can I use this now? Yes, yes I can. Okay. So we can make whatever, but we only make 3 of them. I think health is more important right now. Wait. Huh. So if we use more of the ingredient, we can get a stronger health potion? Interesting. So by using 9, we can get a health plus 1. We can get a health plus 2 if we do that. Interesting. But it's 20 versus 28, right? When we can do that and just make more potions for the same amount of ingredients. Basically, right? 30% chance for worse, chance for better. Okay, that's interesting. Nice. Oh, I can choose different spirits to use too? Okay, that's cool. Might as well craft stuff while we're here, right? Cool, alchemy's leveled up a little bit. That's great. Alright, let's go through here. See what we got. Where will it lead us? I did see another hole down south, or not down south, down through the other area, right? Cassian Andor.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not...
You can escape, the way is clear.
You want to know about our failure? There's nothing left to say. We can't help you anymore. Run.
Tell about your failure.
We wanted a better asylum. Something better than we had under Vaughn's control. He's the one responsible for the torture.
Sick experiment.
For the sick experiments.
Better asylum.
We really wanted to help those people. We wanted to improve their condition. But we knew with Father Vaughn in charge, nothing would change. We wanted to get rid of him. Poison him. But somehow he found out. At least about me. I'm not sure about the others. I never said anything about them.
Not only are you a red priest, you're a traitor too. The changes you wanted sounded good. It's a shame it didn't work out.
Shame, yes. Maybe we waited too long. We knew Vaughn was a madman, but we were afraid. We didn't know how many supported his methods. Turns out it was only a few, but it was enough.
You can escape, the way's clear.
No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I mean, the hole's been there the whole time and he hasn't escaped, so... Oh no, my lockpick! Are you looting him, or eating him. Either way, I'm gonna just keep going this way real quick. Ah, come on, my lockpick broke. No, my lockpick! I know it's hard, but come on. There we go. Gotta be worth it. Okay. Yep. Alright, let's continue down this way. Oh, some fungus there. Yeah. 55 to 60 male, stage 2, severed anterior part of the frontal lobe, didn't affect the progression of wed death. This patient is prone to self-harm. Okay. This one is 43 female, stage 5, severe disability due to nerve damage and muscular atrophy in this event of emergency procedure. Follow enhanced protective procedures to ensure the safety of all brothers involved. Hey lady, you good? Aha, my lockpicks. Hey.
You're not a priest. Get out of here.
Priests can hurt you if they're dead.
What did you do? You monster.
Oh, she did not like that. Okay, hold on. Hey, hold on, lady. God dang. I'm not gonna die to a common woman. Not even a freaking, like, guard. Where does she have that knife? The hell? Okay, well, I was not expecting her to just, like, come at me like that. Oh my gods. Oh, so it's gotta be on the right side. There we go. Hey, bro, you good?
Can you hear me? Hear me.
Cell's
Can
open.
go now.
Okay, bye. Here's what I would say if I was gonna kill you. Yeah, nothing on him. Okay. That was better for him to die quick than to slowly kill himself, right? So is this where those priests were talking? It is. Alright. Before we go that way, I would like to go back to here and see what this guy's doing to this guy. Hey, bro, you good?
And who the hell are you? Another one of those red dogs? Say a prayer to your goddess and get ready to die, scum.
I'm a prisoner just like you.
And why are you dressed in their bloody rags? Well, I see you bear the marks of torture too. Maybe the priests messed with your mind, because one more moment and you'd be dead.
We don't know who'd be lying. Who'd be the one lying here? What are you doing? You recognize torture because you've been tortured, or what are they doing to you?
Nothing good. They thought they'd break me fast, like some Camaloshan wimp. Big mistake on their part. Besides, I doubt they were waking you up with a kiss on your forehead either.
What's your name?
Concher, from the Dalrieta pup, if you hadn't already guessed that much.
All of the tribes?
Really? Now's a good time for a chat. You think the red pricks will just... If you make it to the Forlorn Swords, you'll meet the tribes. Right.
If you're so brave and strong, how they managed to catch you? Probably not a good thing to say. Have you seen a hooded man with a bow?
I don't know. Barely saw anything, because I was either knocked out or had blood in me eyes. You're lucky to have someone risking their own arse to help you out.
So brave and strong, how they catch you?
With great bloody difficulty, that's how. Those bastards laid a trap, hoping I'd be easy pickings. They ended up needing damn near a full army to take me down.
You look like someone who's fallen into traps
There
that
was
easily.
mead. There were women. One thing led to
The
another,
old mead and women
and I
trick.
woke up with my pants around my ankles, surrounded by gobshites in red. I was fighting with me bare arse hanging out, and I still managed to kill a dozen of them. Useless knobs. Someone must have put something in the mead.
Cool.
Only
Well, I'm
time
just
for a
gonna
chinwag
take the loot that he so graciously decided to leave me. Human, male, no signs of death. Remarkable physical resilience, severe aggression. No shit, you kidnapped him. I'd be aggressive too if I was like randomly kidnapped, my god. Throwing ham on him though, god dang. Hey man, you good? Stage 3. Ripperoni, dude. Another one dead. Oh my god. Huh. What's this? A Bagain. Caution, infected Bagains may spread illness through airborne things. Yeah, okay, cool. Wow, that was a really easy hard lock. All I had to do was rotate. Bagain tail. Ooh, a ring. Anything else in here? Let's see. Increase the max health by 5. Sure. How are we doing on weight, by the way? Oh, not bad. Alright, let's get this guy out. Hey dude, how you doing?
Are you trying to escape, my child?
We could escape together.
Escape? Me? But this is exactly where I should be. I appreciate your offer, but I believe fate has brought me here.
What else can happen besides torture?
Torture, you say? That's very interesting. I haven't experienced any torture here. I know that whatever ails me, the Red Priests will do everything they can to heal me.
Indeed. You will die if you don't escape.
I doubt that. You'll soon see that things aren't always what this way of thinking has. Safe.
Okay, so he's kind of like a religious fanatic, I would guess. Okay. That area is cleared. There's still another branch down that tunnel through the wall. Also this area here. Did my health just lower when I took out my weapon? Or maybe I take damage over time when I'm hurt. Carnation, bone meal, muck grass. Okay. Ooh, more stuff. Brain, fish oil, fish eyes, blueberries. Ooh, monster brains. Huh. Didn't kill this one. Hello? Huh. I wonder what killed these guys, because they were, like, alive last I looked. Okay. Cooking pot. Recipes. Okay. Why not make some mashed potatoes? Make cooked vegetables, cooked meat, or cabbage rolls. Okay. Rest for now. Resting. Oh, hold on. I didn't loot that guy yet, did I? Can I open this at all? Curious. So was it the archer guy who originally saved me, or was it the guy who we had just talked to back there? Also, I think this is the way that splits, right? Once we get up here, it'll split again. Yep, okay, cool. That's just a loop, so I'm not missing out on anything there. But the question is, where does the other area that's up theirs go? It's up that way. That goes further down, obviously. But does this split in the wall here lead back up to that area? Find out. I'd hate to miss something of like value, like another ring or something, right? Like this goes down here. Oh man, we have two paths again. If only I had a map or something like that would tell me where my objective is at. Unforgettable. Caitlin died in childbirth in one of the cells in the asylum. Should I tell her husband the truth? Probably. I would. Let's go down this way first. I don't know, that area kind of seems like it's hidden because of the crack in the wall, right? Yeah, okay. That's definitely where I want to go. So, let's go ahead and go this way first. It wasn't the archer who killed these guys, since he had already passed over by the time that I would have been here, right? Is this the corpse disposal area? Man, don't tell me there's nothing down here and it's like just wasting my time. Yep, okay, cool. I'm not sure about leaving that there. You should have pulled it up like here further. Okay, well, that was a waste of my time. But that's fine. Anything new in the alchemy table? Ooh, bloodsucker potion. Lifesteal, huh? I don't know if I'd ever use that, to be honest. Like, maybe, but I should probably make it anyway, just because I have the ingredients. Level up that alchemy, you know? I wonder if there's, like, levels like Elder Scrolls stuff, right? Curious. Ooh, a bow, finally. The question, how it's gonna work. A bow. I'm gonna go this way before we talk to that dude over there. A very creepy dark hovel here. Key for the guards key, okay. We know we can go down there, but there's also this hole over here. Where does this go? Oh, no! Who are you?
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to.
Did I randomly stumble upon a wife?
It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste. Still, thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place. It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you.
I'm not with a priest.
So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time.
Why do you say that?
They play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature.
How'd you get cut in the first place?
Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me.
Indeed. What do you have horns on your head?
Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps.
Fair. I got a lesser mana ring. Here's the mana by 10. Cool. For the cost of 1, very cheaply to produce. So where the hell am I now? Oh, it's the body pit from above. Okay, that's cool. Do I go left or right? If I can get back up here. This is not very sanitary. They should burn them, if anything, right? Otherwise, I mean, eventually it's going to fill up the pit. Oh my god. How deep does the rabbit hole go? I could use the jail key, or I could climb over here, it looks like. I have a key, so I'm going to do that. Hey, buddy. Cutscene, you say? You going to punch his way out? I think he might not be all there. Yep, he's not there. Okay, hold that thought.
Sins will be punished.
We're loading last checkpoint. Did I save after I talked to the lady? Where did I last save? I was not expecting, like, a boss fight. Okay, yeah, I think I talked to her and then... This way. Nice. Alright. Let's do a save here. How am I going to do this? I wonder if I use magic. Yeah, I can fire both at the same time.
Your death is certain.
Well,
Purge the unclean. You're no match for me.
bro, I am just getting rocked by him. This might be a test. Let's see, if I go here, equip the bow. Now, if I stealth, why can he see me still? That's messed up. Oh, wait. What if I go up here and I cheese him? Skip the cutscene. Yes, yes, you detect me, but can you reach me, sir? I figure no.
The prophet wants you dead.
Oh, so you can't just hold an arrow for like the entire time. Eventually you will let it go when your stamina runs out. Oh,
Sacrifice to
just
the
think smarter,
prophet.
not harder. And actually, what I can do...
sacrifice to the prophet. My faith will not falter.
Go. We got broken arrows, thorn helmet, worn out leather breastplate, tattered boots. I'll take that stuff. I'll see what. Bro's just in here punching the walls. Crazy. Sharpening stone. Oh, I got a plate. I didn't want a plate, darn it. Alright, let's see what we got. So, first of all, the sharpening stone used as a base resource. Okay. Plate, we're going to drop, of course. So we have a increased max stamina ring. By 5, I don't think that really matters. Receiving melee damage returns 5 physical damage to the attacker. Beautiful. Worse leggings. Worse boots. Worse armor. Okay. That's fine. Still within parameters, though, so... Oh, it looks like we do have a level, actually. That's good. Cool. Let's do a quick save now, so I don't have to fight him again. That was a tough battle. And when you can, cheese, as I always say. I don't know why he was kept down there next to all the bodies. That's an odd thing to do, right? Can I get back up there? No. Does that mean that I cannot go back? Surely this, like, wraps around and goes into that guard chamber or something, right? I think there's a way up. Where? Okay. Whoa. Okay. It leads here. Gotcha. The door that I couldn't open previously. Okay. Oh, cool. You don't spend stamina while you're running. Now that we've gone through that hole and whatnot, we have this door left. Let's save. Okay. Is it gonna be another boss fight? Am I gonna be able to cheese it? I guess I can go into that hole in the wall. Yeah, as long as he's not ranged. Hey, buddy. You look like fun. He has ranged. Don't you do that, you piece of crap. Stamina. Come on. Ouch. I got him. Somehow. I'll take the broadsword. Arc 2, nice. Okay, red guard pants, okay. A note of a man sinking into despair, and then a priest who's dead on the ground. Of course, bodies hanging from hooks, because why not? I think he's dead. A medic saw? Oh god, I thought the whole thing was a medic saw. Wait, what the fuck? No, okay. Alright. That guy's dead. Alright, well, boss fights. Interesting. So, we got some better armor. I know that, because that armor was definitely enchanted and stuff. Anything else that we got from him? We got the sword, but I think I want to keep a shield, you know? Anyway, let's read the note. I once thought everything would turn out fine. A time was on my side that as I grew older I'd see more and catch up to everything. 14 days ago, my beloved Eli arrived at Island Asylum with our sons. It's the 4th stage. I went to say goodbye, knowing how it would end for me. I write this for myself, which means for no one, as I am becoming nothing. If the prophet Kai grants grace, then let her bless me with the grace and curse of fierce tears. For I do not go gentle into the night. I will rage into the dying of the light. Okay, well, on the ground you go. I like how it's sticking straight up there. Okay. Well, with that, everything that we can possibly get into that's not talking to the main guy there has been done. I think. I also leveled up, right? So I go to character. Oh, I got an attribute point. I can put into whatever I want. We have perception, which is crit and sneak damage, I guess, which could be useful for our stealth archer build. We then have practicality, which is crafting bonus, weak point damage, stamina and mana cost reduction, price of sold goods increases. Huh. We have spirituality, which is spell power, max mana, regeneration, dexterity, which is attack speed, noise invisibility, and ranged damage. We have max health, encumbrance limit, and stamina regeneration with endurance, which you'd think max encumbrance would be strength, and then max stamina would be endurance, right? With melee damage, armor multiplier. Okay, so basically we want to go... strength does not matter for us at all. We're not going to worry about melee. Endurance could be useful for the encumbrance and for the stamina regeneration that we'll need to pull back the bow. Dexterity is definitely going to be useful for the ranged damage. Noise and visibility reduction is also great. Spirituality, we do not need at all. Practicality, the stamina cost of things going down would be great. Weak point damage would also be great. And then perception, which does the sneak damage increase, would also be great. I think for right now, let's go with dexterity. How do I spend a point? Oh, add points while sitting by the fire. Okay. As in, not right now. Does this count as standing by the fire? No. Sitting by a fire specifically, it said. Okay.
You took your sweet time, eh? But I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Who are you?
Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the Island Asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck. I'm told this path leads to the beach.
Okay, so we're just gonna say the same thing.
I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Are these for anything? Garbage. Oh, a hammer can be used as a weapon, huh? Okay, but no. It weighs an amount that I don't want to deal with. Assuming that's an enemy, so let's go ahead and... Yep. Hold on. Hold on. My stamina. Oops. I guess my helmet helped out and... Go with that. Oh, that's beautiful. God dang, I love the dark fantasy vibes that, like, these games give off. And it's not a Souls-like, which is the best thing ever. I remember back in the day, you know, before, you know, the Souls-like thing really blew up, you know? When it was literally just, you know, RPGs and stuff like that, right? There wasn't any, like, of that annoying, oh yeah, if you wanna play a dark fantasy game, it's gotta be a Souls-like now, you know? Like, there's been a couple of them that have been dark fantasies and not a Souls-like, but they're few and far between. And especially not like open world RPG ones like this. I don't know about that one, Chief. Like, I don't know if I should go over that way yet. I wish I had like a compass or something that told me where I was going. Can I burn this away? No. Okay. Also, I need to eat a little something here. How much health do I have in total? Do I have 30 missing? Okay. Does anything heal 30? 9 health over 30 seconds. Like 9 health in total? Yes, 9 health in total. Okay. Gotcha. That should take me mostly to the maximum there. Okay, so I can go... You know what? Screw it. Quick save. Press the button. Let's go. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, there's something I can do with that. Maybe I have to have a certain ability or something. I don't know. I already have a very short bow. Yep, same amount. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of shovels, but like nothing to dig into, right? I have broken arrows, right? I'm gonna look at those real quick. Broken arrow, broken arrow. Where are the broken arrows at? Am I blind? There they are. Okay, they are a crafting reagent, so I'm guessing I can, like, remake them. Because I should have took the ones that were, like, back there. At some point that I didn't take. Oh, crap. Come on, that was a block. Get parried, fool! Come on, hit me. Hit me. Oh, right, I held block, not parry button. Nothing else good. Okay. We'll do that for now. Interesting. Very interesting. Brother Hughar's diary. Question remains, is there any significance to this men here having 3 arms, not 4? How could we examine it without touching it? Poor Brother Abe touched it with his bare hands and vanished, as though he never existed. Shocked, the Pope forbade anyone else from touching it again. Still, I hear it whispering my name. I know I should report it, but I don't want to. Someday, I'll answer its call and claim it was Kai, even if it wasn't. I needed to know. How interesting. God damn, dark fantasy is such a great, like, genre. Well, this is something. Pull my sword out.
It's not here.
Indeed. What are these little glowy-eyed fools? I'm guessing I gotta go over there, but there's also other places to explore. I do vaguely remember this from the stuff that I played originally. I think the last thing I did was leave the prison isle in the prologue or whatever, but it changed a bit from what I remember. What is this?
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just...
Okay. What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
I touched a statue.
Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
What does he mean by that?
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
I like it when you jump, you go down faster than you go like up, right? You can kind of see when I'm like sprinting and stuff. Oh, that's interesting. Who are the guys with Arthur? Are they the smaller ones or the bigger ones? I'm gonna guess the ones with Arthur are not the bigger ones because the bigger ones have multiple arms.
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs.
Indeed. A guy who can't remember who he is, he remembers a lot of other stuff, huh?
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
Is that Camelot right there? Is that what that's supposed to be implying?
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
Oh, hello. Distance between us. That was a moment to catch my breath. Keep holding down the block button instead of just tapping it, which is what the parries. It keeps annoying me. What, no talking this time? What a nice door. It's like a skull without like the top on it. Is that King Arthur? Or just a guy? Is his sword impaling him? Or is that like a stone representation of him that the sword is going into? Bro, the music is so good.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
Is that his body like submerged in like a liquid? Uh-oh. This doesn't seem good. Why are the lights like little pixels? I'm not being drawn to that one specifically.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Okay. Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
I don't know what the hell that was about. Then by the fact that there's multiple of these.
I am his will.
I'm going to guess that I need to talk to 4 more, like, souls, and bind their souls, appear in their stories.
Yes, I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake.
Is this voice King Arthur?
I am Arthur Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot.
Hey.
Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
It's an honor, my king.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Prisoned here.
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude. And these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening? No!
I think bro's gonna be disappointed when he gets out anyway.
I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
An honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Let's make for Avalon then.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
Meet author and claim the first shard of a shattered soul. This is interesting. So It's obviously his sword that's stuck in him, and this is his body. And that's dripping. Is it just blood, or is it like corrupted blood? Because it's kind of like black or something. Also, all of those tendrils, they look kind of like cables almost, right? Honestly, this particular area almost reminds me of the game Scorn. In the way it's all like ribbed and stuff, right? This is a very great set piece, by the way. Like, let's go down the stairs here. It's just like an angel pouring blood, like a grand altar. You go up the stairs, and boom. You see like a giant sarcophagus. Incidentally, I am curious. I want to see what the old game was called. I'm going to look it up real quick. Open my library. Tainted Grail. Oh, it was just called Tainted Grail. There was no, like, sub thing before it. Okay. But yeah, if you have not played the original Tainted Grail, it was a great game. I really enjoyed it, and you should check it out. And also check out this game, The Fall of Avalon. Fall of Avalon, yeah. A great game so far. I'm loving it. Oh. Anytime I can play a dark fantasy that is not a Souls-like, I just enjoy it. Interesting ring. Increases armor by 1. How much is armor? Like, what does it do? You've unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the Four Dwellers. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from the Red Death. Oh, cool. That's convenient. So now I can pass through these. Ah, that's blocked off. And now I can tap this. Incidentally, how's the other guy going to get to the beach if this is like the way that I have to take? Right? Also, that's such a cool statue. God dang. Why don't people decorate like that anymore? Why is it all like modern and like plain when we could be building like Gothic cathedrals and stuff still? If I ever have like fuck you money, I'm gonna build like a completely normal house inside, but the outside is gonna be like a Gothic cathedral with like spikes and pyres, maybe some gargoyles. But like not just normal gargoyles, like gargoyles that are like skull things, you know? Or cable-like things. It's like they're harnessing that power source and transferring it down. God dang, the scale of this is incredible. And what are these things? How fascinating. Do you think they get a break, or do they like Sisyphus task where they have to like continue to push it for all of eternity? Look at the sides over here first. What's this? Anything? Can I interact with that? No? Oh, wait, I can. Hold on. Oh, no, I can interact with the wall. We must abandon the vision, because what is beyond the sea come to us, we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. Are those the Titans? The ones that are back there? Continually pushing whatever the hell they're pushing? More weird plasma. We created the Titans, for we need their work. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them we would not have power within our walls. Away from Thulan, only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where the weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. That is how they were created. With their power, one day we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. So was this written by the people of Avalon or the 4 people? Obviously they created the Titans, who are like golems, I'm going to guess. And that's kind of their deal. That's why they're there pushing those things for all eternity. Even though the place around them is crumbling. It also mentions power, which, honestly, since they're using torches up in the prison, so honestly, since they're using torches up in the prison, they're definitely not drawing power from that, so they don't even know about this stuff down here. Anyway, soul fragments grant you a measure of King Arthur's power. Activate a soul fragment with middle mouse button to experience temporary effects, such as increased damage or slowed time. Rest at a bonfire and select the appropriate action for the king's power. Okay. I can dash, right? Yeah, I can. How dare? Wait, how do I get more back? Okay, I dodged that. Come on. I dodged that too? Okay, what? I'm gonna go over here where he can't hit me. Apparently he still can. Okay. Well. No wonder I was taking those balls to the face when he can just do that nonsense. Anyway, let's charge up. Yeah. And now... Wait a second. Boom, baby! Yeah, now that we're not being cautious, it was so much easier to just deal with him. Can I harvest any of this? I got a pickaxe, right? Come on. It's got to be worth something. Lame. Did I get anything for that? Like, anything at all? No? Okay. Fine, I'll just leave. I don't care. Milkweed! Honestly, I was not expecting the fight to be, like, over that quick. Even though I did, just charge in like that and start swinging for the fences, you know? But, I'll take it. Do I have a map yet? Nope. Okay. Ooh, increases encumbrance limit by 25. That is definitely better than the mana ring. And it did replace the mana ring and not the health ring, right? It did not. Okay. It's only 5 health. You know, whatever. Interesting. Are you alive? No, you're not. Okay. What do we got here? This was honey. Okay, what are some like real world stuff we could do? Maybe candied apples with that? Honeyed apples! Hell yeah, okay. Then we have onion, potato, fish, flour, cheese. Maybe we can make cheese bread if we do that? Cheese bun! Oh my god. It literally is just realistic. Does that mean I can make meat and potatoes? Pork? Aspic. I don't know what the word aspic means, but great. What else could we do? Can we just make garlic and onions? Nah. What about a carrot and a potato? Okay. I don't know what goats are, but let's try that and that. Yeah, okay. What about an apple and blueberry? Can we make like... Nope, okay. I wonder if we could make like a kind of fruit salad with them or something. You know? Coin purse, coins, and whiskey. Nice. I'll take that. Anything else around here? Oh, another chest. Ooh. Excellent. Moss from a cursed well. What? Coats weapon for 60 seconds, inflicting poison. Oh. I guess that makes sense. Hold on, there was a hat too, right? The silk hat? Yeah. Nothing fancy. Guess it's just a silk hat after all. Does this lead me back down to where I was? Yeah, it looks like it. Wait, did it? Or am I... Oh, right, it literally let me out. Okay, cool. It did. After all. What is... Is that where it came from? No, it came from there, right? Okay, yeah. Alright, once more down here. Let's take the left path back this way, then. Ah, man, I love exploring, like, a new world. It's just so, like, satisfying and lovely. I just love it. The heck's that? That was weird. I wonder if I can swim. Yes, I can. Okay. Definitely want to go up to that statue. But first, let's check out the rest of this beach here. Nothing else of value so far. Is it just going to loop us around? Oh, hey, another dead guy. Hey, dead guy, do you have anything? I think you just took a crazy amount of wood to the ass. Jesus. That'll lead us through. Okay, let's go up to the statue. And then... Excuse me. And then after that, I'd very much like to go back down to where those boats are, like, crushed against the rocks and everything, and see if there's a chance that I would be able to swim out to the boat wreckages. And if there might be something there. You're missing an arm, statue. What's with that sacrifices, man? Feathers? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take from your altar, I guess. Is that all that's up here, really? There's like nothing in the pot or anything? I was expecting some, like, relic or something up here. Ooh, a broken greatsword. Anything else like that around here? Maybe I'm just missing because I'm not looking where I should be. Okay. Hey, athletics leveled up again. Woohoo, let's go! Nothing like up here behind the statue, is there? No. Okay. Alright, let's head down the cliff. I wonder if there's fall damage. Alright. Let's head over this way. I don't want to swim if I don't have to, because that seems to be a little bit slow. We can jump in. I do see a chest there, I think. Hmm? Pearl necklace. Nice. Archer's ring. That sounds like it'll be useful. So let's get... Increases range damage by 15%! Oh boy, I'll sacrifice 5 health for that. Okay. There is more to be discovered out of there, however. Looks like I can climb that, maybe. Can I? Nope. Okay. Is that another chest right there? It is! Oh, that's weird. It, like, takes a moment for your eyes to adjust to the ocean, I think. It would be crazy if, like, a giant fish or something just came and, like, bit me at this point. A corpse over here. Nothing on it, though. So jumping gives me agility points. Meanwhile, running and whatnot gives me athletics, which makes sense. Anything down here? Not that I can see. There's a spell there. Ooh, there's a dead guy here. With a broken sword in him. Maybe they were fighting pirates or something like that. Before we go down to the lower level, there is another chest here. Nope, gotta go to the left. Why does it say W there at the top? You see that? Oh, because I'm pointing west. Okay. Some amulets, finally. Man, it's really hard to see in here. Let's get up some oxygen. We'll go back in for one more look around at the lower level. Yeah, I don't see anything else here, I think. I'll do one more little sweep here. Nope, that's just the same. Ooh, wait. How did I not grab that novice amulet? The thing I did decide to go back down, huh? Alright. Back up for oxygen. Take a look at our gain here. So we gained an amulet of spell power, an amulet of physical damage, which we'll probably wear that one, to be honest, because you can use that for arrows, right? All this stuff here. Let's go ahead and equip the Aspiring Warrior Amulet, which 1 damage is not a whole lot, but when you have a choice between 1 extra damage and no extra damage, you're definitely going to want to choose the 1 extra damage, right? Alright, so let's head back to shore. I think that's everything. Unless I can get on top of that, but I don't think I can. I will try, though. I'm a bit of a, you know, completionist when it comes to loot goblining, so I will try my damnedest. Can't get up there, but can I get over to this one? I can. Now can I get over there? Yes, I can. Mountain goating it up here. Okay. Right. Anything over the sides? Not that I can see at this angle. Nope. I don't think I can get up any further than this, unfortunately, because it's a pretty sheer rock right here. Okay. Nope, I don't see anything else. I guess I could go up here. Just to have a look-see doodle. I was wondering if maybe there was like a cave there or something. That'd be crazy. That's the kind of stuff that I would do as a game developer. If I had like a 3D world to play with, I would like put like a random underwater cave in one of the rocks that are just like out here. Have it be like a hidey hole for some good treasure. You know, reward people who actually are playing the game and exploring the world rather than people who are just focusing solely on the story and what's around them immediately and not wandering off like, hey, what's over there, you know? But I think that's the kind of stuff that I liked. That's the stuff that I like in games as well. When there's like hidden loot in areas that you just would not expect. Because why would you ever go there, right? And it's usually the best loot that's in places like that. Really rewards the exploration of things, right? Yeah, so I think we've been everywhere. Maybe not here, actually, though. Not here yet. Oh, there's crawling on the rocks there. Ah, no, I didn't want the ceramic pitcher, darn it. Hermit's Diary. My diary now. Drop that. I've roamed Avalon too long, no sign of my brothers, no messages at our meeting point. Could I be the last druid? I tried hiding near that place. The people there seemed honorable and didn't fall for lies about us. But the Red Priest appeared there too, forcing me to flee again. My bones can't endure much more. Thanks to Hob and the Sunken Village, I reached the Island Asylum. I'll never expect a druid here. Hob didn't even blink when I asked for help. My days are ending, but the Red Fools never found me. It's been lonely, but my cave became home. I feel this is my last entry. I hope my brothers will see this hiding spot as our last prank on Avalon. Worth every moment. Alright. Yeah, it is pretty funny, to be honest. Well, I do see more up here. Oh, it just leads back out to this point. Okay. Alright, well now I think, with the exception of maybe stuff over here. That's my tongue. Everything. Off the island. Is there any loot in here that I can steal? So before I talk to him, there's actually more stuff over here, so let's take a gander. Another dead guy? Okay. What do you got here? A shovel, nobleman boots, and a fisher's tunic. Okay. Has a shovel. Means he was burying something, right? Or at least trying to? I don't see anything around here that I can dig. I'm gonna swim out over here quick. I just want to see what's around this rock. Okay, nothing. Gotcha. Unless his body there is a sign for me to go take a look over here. Might as well. Maybe there's a something hidden behind these two rocks. You know, like I said, if I was a game developer, that's what I would do. I'd hide like a little beach back here with like some hidden treasure on it. This is like a nice little pirate cove kind of thing that would be, right? That it looks like there's nothing here. I don't really feel like swimming around both the rocks. The swim speed is just so slow. I wonder if I get athletics for this. The island has a really nice look to it, though. Like sloped and jagged in one edge. Then over here, and then there's like this little... Huh? caught on something for a second. Hmm. Maybe it was the waves being, like, odd. Oh, I got stuck on something, but I didn't? Who can say? Probably just get on top of here, right? Yeah, and then I can just walk around the edge like this. Yo, what up, dude?
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
Well, you know, I was rescuing Arthur's soul. That was a test I'd better have passed. You sent me even though you knew what was there, didn't you? I ran into some trouble along the way. I'm gonna say the last one.
I had my suspicions. What I didn't expect was you walking back free of the sickness. So go on. What did you find in there?
I found King Arthur.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
Why?
Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry.
Oh. Well. Holy shit. Hey, could you not, though?
Don't resist, and you might just survive.
I feel like this was a scripted loss. Definitely was a scripted loss, I think.
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. It shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
What did you just do?
I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again.
What are you talking about?
I could, but I have no issue with you. Only with what you carry within you. This means you're safe, unless you decide to stand against me. You are much more valuable to me alive than dead.
Not making sense.
You've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
Why?
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
What do you want from me?
My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all.
Why?
There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them. What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey.
Why is killing King Arthur so important?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
But, like, I'm curious. The weirdness is gonna take it over regardless of if he's there or not, right? So, I mean, it's not like they're gonna be safe. So him pushing it back and making it stronger, I mean, it gives them more time to survive, right? I don't know. What's your plan?
The plan is to steal Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
Where's Excalibur now?
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest. I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant.
What do you have to
Set
do
up a
first?
camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
From now on, whenever you'd like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can just set up a bonfire in the game world. To do so, simply open the game world, or open the quick wheel. Yeah. Whispers represent fragments of memory unlocked by your mysterious companion. You can discuss these with him at the campfire. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, before we do that, I want to see if I can beat him by cheesing it. And then see what happens if I do. So, if I run over here, jump on top of this, he shouldn't be able to get me, right? He does have a bow, but we'll see what happens when it comes to that.
It took you and this mean
Okay, now we run. Okay. Does he get something out to attack me with? Or am I able to just murder him here?
in combat. Prepare yourself for a true challenge. I'll test your mettle in combat. Prepare yourself for a true challenge. Don't resist, and you might just survive. I'll test your mettle in combat. Prepare yourself for a true challenge.
Definitely gonna run out of arrows.
I don't back down from a fight.
We'll take him down a pretty amount. And then I can just kind of use spells. Even though it'll take a long time with spells. But you just
Prepare
dodge that.
yourself for a true challenge. You'll pay for that. Don't resist. You might just survive.
Still gonna
Good
take a minute.
strike, but I won't fall so easily.
Alright, let's wait till my mana
I'll
regenerates a
test
little
your
more.
mettle in combat.
I'm gonna spam the
Prepare yourself for a true
blood.
challenge. I don't back down from a fight. Face me, and let's see who's the stronger one.
It seems like it gets stronger.
I
More
don't back down
stacks.
from a fight. Face me, and let's see who's
Incidentally, if
the
I get
stronger
close to him, can I just like hit him? Yep.
one. Don't resist, and you might just survive.
You gotta be careful not to come down on a swing.
I'll test your mettle in combat. Prepare yourself for a true challenge. I don't back down from a fight. Face me, and let's see who's
Hey,
the
made it to 8
stronger
stacks. Nice. Oh, what? What? A cheater? Okay, whatever. I'm... That's that. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's try that again. We already have a save where we've completed it. I just looked it up quick to see if it would be possible.
You and this man.
And it looks like people have killed him in the tutorial before. Ow, what the? Did you just shoot a fireball at me?
Don't resist.
I'm just gonna get some health back here.
I'll test your mettle in combat.
I mean, if I really wanted to,
Yourself for a
I could just
true
tediously
I don't back down from a fight.
cast spells and wait for stuff to... Jesus Christ. No. Let me... I don't want to sit through this again. Okay, you know what? We'll do it. We will tediously sit through it. Okay. However, we'll do that next time. For now, we'll wrap up because it's been a little long. It's probably going to take like 10 to 20 minutes for me to kill him with just spells and arrows. In fact, I might not even use arrows because I want to keep the arrows, you know. But we'll see how it goes next time. But for now, thank you all for watching. And come back next time when we kill this guy and take his stuff, especially his bow, because we're going to be doing an archer playthrough, so that'll be interesting. Don't know why he's not using his bow, but whatever. But until then, bye for now.